What up, tube? Hit this light. Let's do that. Try it again. What up, tube? What up, book? What up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Hi, it's your boy Derek. I'm doing another live here, and I'm actually gonna do a couple things, as y'all know, just to make sure we're all set up here. As always, please make sure that we, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that sort of things. And yeah, this will be, just some fun time for everyone here. I'm share this also with you. Can I share it again? Again. I don't know if I can share it somewhere else. I was gonna see if I don't know, Mike. I was gonna see if I could share it to this page, but maybe I gotta make it public in order to do that. Which I mean, I don't see this being anything that I wouldn't have public. But yeah, we're gonna just get this out for everyone here so that it can be seen. We're doing resin today. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We are doing resin today. And I said I was going to stop on so I could do a resin for everyone. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to turn down Future Pop. There. I just turned down. That's supposed to be Future Pop, which is the background music. Let me know if you like it, dislike it. If you can hear it, if you can hear me. I guess I should open up the chat so I can see what's going on here. That way, I know what's happening. We're once again live on Restream. My name is Derek, and I am so happy to have all of you with me today. I am going to be doing some resin on some records today, which resin is a fun activity. I'm actually going to hit this light here because I kind of like having it on. I'm going to be able to see myself. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some resin, which is a fun activity for me to do. It's really cool. It's a bit sticky. So that's the only thing about it. Resin, basically, I'm going to give you guys kind of a walkthrough of what I'm going to be doing just before I start the process. That way, as I get started and everything, and, when I move the camera over, especially, you can kind of, you'll know what's going on. What is up, William Izzo? What is up, fam? It is go. It is so good to see you there. Much love to you. Much respect and much love to you. Yeah, we need to catch up soon, fam. So we'll talk soon. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to give you guys just a real quick sort of run through on what I'm going to be doing today. That way you have an understanding. And this way also, when you go and you see the, because everything's a TikTok video. So when you see the TikTok later, you understand kind of more of it because you are the, the fan here, everyone who is on here. And please, as I say, be sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe, ring the bell, get notifications. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, wherever you're at, everything that happens is greatly appreciated. We're on Instagram also, we're on TikTok, we're on Snapchat even. I'm saying we like it's a force, but, all of us together, myself, but also all of you, have been so supportive of everything throughout this time here. It is a force, so yeah. We're doing all this, and what else can I say? As I'm doing the whole we's here. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, it's a we. Anyone who's like me, it's a we up in here. So it's a we. But yeah, as I said, we're on all the socials, so be sure to check us out. Actually, if you're on Instagram, I believe they're called stars. Or maybe there's something else. GIFs. I think they're called GIFs on Instagram. that you can leave for all of the different, things. And on Facebook, they're called stars, and they just added the stars to what's happening. I think it's probably because I'm doing a couple extra lives and everything. So, if you see that, leave a star. I'll tell you straight up, each star is a penny, that I get. So yeah, the more stars you give me, the better off I am, and every penny helps. I will take your pennies. So give me stars, give me pennies, and actually reshare all of the videos and watch all of the videos, the reels especially, because those get bonuses, and we'll actually get a check off of these folks from Meta here at some point. And if you're on YouTube, do the same. Subscribe and all that on YouTube so that you can get the numbers up and get all that going there. It becomes a form, it becomes a stream of income like everything else. YouTube, a bit more just because it is something that is evergreen. A little bit more housekeeping before I start this here. Coming up next month, I have Art in the Park in Brooksville, which is what we're getting ready for. Art in the Park is the March, this weekend, but in March. So 10th, 11th, and 12th, we'll say in March. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Actually, it's a Saturday, Sunday, I believe it's the festival. But Brooksville, Florida, Art in the Park. I think it's like the 38th year of it. It'll be my first year doing it. My first year doing a big festival like that, so I'm very excited. And can't wait to bring this stuff out for all of you to check out. Yeah. So, real quick, what we're doing. I got gloves. I'm going to be wearing these. I won't be wearing a lot of them, but I'll be wearing enough of them. I got a big old heat gun. It's hot. Yeah. Reason why I like to use heat gun versus the torch. Normally I like to use the torch, but I don't want to get sticky on my hands and then have it on the torch. And yeah, I've done that before. So the heat gun does the same. I'm popping the bubbles, just kind of straighten it out. Just a fair warning though, because I am on the laptop, that just in case everything goes out, it's kind of why I turn on the light, so I can be like, all right, great, maybe I'll turn off the light right before you use torch or something, but figure that part out as we get to it. I probably will turn off the light on the camera because I'll have the light on over here, which is a separate light for making the videos. Also worth noting, I do not have, normally, when you do this type of resin work here, you would have these really high powered masks or whatever. I don't have any. And I was actually just kind of thinking about this in the shower, hey, maybe I need to, especially when I put the videos up or whatever, have on here 2 Amazon links, one for, things that I recommend, like my store or whatever, and then also a wish list of things I kind of need or whatever. A lot of this stuff is the same, but those masks are probably, the super power masks. So I'm going to be going this kind of open, but I do have a window open, so the fan's on. I know that normally people don't like seeing ceiling fans on, but whatever. Resin. I actually have 2 different types of resin that I'm going to be using. The Amazing Acrylic Cast over here, and the Craft Smart over here. And I found, equal success with both. Omulite makes their amazing craft. And yes, we do need to catch up. And Craft Smart makes this, clear casting resin. But I'm using the clear casting resin. It's pretty much, what I've used for this year. So it's what I'm comfortable with, as far as everything. Yeah, let me know what you're kind of thinking about everything here, if you're seeing it. I have plastic cups out the yin yang that I can use. More plastic cups coming down here, and then really gonna try to dig some out. But plastic cups, yeah. I don't really know if I want to use those plastic cups or if I want to try to, try to use some of these here. Normally I try to use. It kind of depends on how many cups of this I'm going to make and everything. It's kind of a dependent thing. A scale. I've used the scale numerous times. Hopefully it still works. Okay. That isn't really. As I say, hopefully it still works. I go to turn it on. It's like, ooh, a bunch of numbers. And they all say 8. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I mean, I'd be able to do this experiment today. So, yeah, this might be an issue. Okay. I didn't really get to that part of it beforehand, but whatever. I'll figure it out. There are more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. I mean, I know I have power. That's not the issue. It's just that I can't really see the numbers on here. So, yeah, that's the issue that I'm having right now. This would be like a good time for some at-home music. On-hold music, yeah. Intermission. I think I feel the cup that I want in here. The issue that I have is that I have another cup that I can use. Oh, there it is. Come here. Come, Daddy. Come, Daddy. This one has lines. No, it isn't new batteries. Thanks for asking. The batteries are not the issue. I don't know if you can see where the number's supposed to pop up. It'll kind of read to 0, but it's kind of read to like 888. That's probably just from being really sticky. So I'll have to, kind of deal with that. Maybe it is batteries. I'll look at that in like a second. But I do have one that has lines on it here. So I can actually, for the sake of what we're doing here today, still perform our experiment because I'm going to measure this out and get everything right on the exact, numbers that I'm going to need here. So we're still good. All right. Yeah. We're still good. I have sticks, and it's a good thing that I actually have some big sticks. So I can drop them in and do what I need. So I just thought of something here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to use a big cup. Watch me. Watch me whipping Nene through this. I know. I'm like the master. I kind of want to say the amazing class. All right, let's see if I can get this right. Oh, and I also have a timer over here, which I need to go back to probably if I'm going to actually have this work out the way that it's supposed to. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a little timer type of deal. So I want to just make sure that I have everything sort of ready. I have records that are sitting out here, and that was actually one other thing that I wanted to do. people watching is, yeah. We have some decisions to make, folks. So, just so that we're kind of aware of what's happening, I just went and pulled off a bunch of records like right behind me over there. So like this is one of the things that we're going to be covering here. Okay, this is one of the movies that I'm going to be putting the podcast over, and that's kind of the thing, is deciding which one of these records I'm going to be putting the covers on. In theory, I'd like to get them all done before the show next month. I definitely want to do this one. I think this has a lot of really cool features to it. It's the only way I'll close out. I do think I can put them really close to just so you guys can kind of check them out and see. But I'm going to be putting the resin, like I say, on these here. So. Okay. Look at this one. Oh, I really like this one. I like some parts of it. There's some good parts. Hi, Carla. Howdy. How are you? Hope you're wonderful. We're looking at some records here to try to decide which ones I want to put resin on top of. Hopefully the future mixed music or future pop music isn't too distracting. I need some like music basically for this whole experiment here, just because it's a bit much, really. This one I already have a backing on, so I probably will end up doing this one here. But the process that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be like mixing this resin stuff, like 12 minutes. And it's usually easier to do when you're listening to something. So I thought I would pick future pop for today's, apparently free background music. What do you think about this one here? It's kind of like if I get close to the camera and it's cool, and maybe kind of interesting one. Let me see there. Oh, definitely. Oh, flipping definitely. Yeah, most definitely. This is actually like a pretty cool game. Like, if you see one that you're like, yeah, that one looks pretty cool, put some, resin top on that, let me know. I'll get it done. Like I say, this is just everything from like the past, couple of sessions here. And these are like pre-resined. So you can still like see the sparkles in them. If you notice in some spots, you can still see the shine, shimmer. Of course you're getting, there's a light on these also, so that's kind of affecting it. But yeah, they're cool. This one's gonna have a little bit of shimmer on it. I might actually do this one. I just noticed some of the glitter inside of here. Kind of making me think about it. Oh god, I'm super close on some of these. Like, oh yeah, look at my record! I'm like a kid. Look at my painting! Look at my art! No, really. Okay, so look at this one. This one's kind of chill. People say they see like raining things in these. I agree. I'm not sure if I always agree on what this means. It is pretty cool. And I got one that I'm possibly going to save to do. I'll let you see it later. I'm going to let that one save for later. I'm going to get a little something for later. So, as I said, I got my resin. I'm good to go. I got my records over here that I'm going to try to choose from. I think I got like 2 or 3 that I know what I'm going to do. And then, there's another couple that I'm like, oh, well, And I got 5 spots laid out around the house, to put these. So I'm pretty much ready. Other than I need to, of course, mix up my resin and get everything going in that respect here. Oh yeah, I just saw that. So because I'm having the issue with the, doohickey or whatever scale, I may not do one way. I may do a different way. Just me thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud. Yeah, I gotta think of like how I'm gonna, go through a lot of parts of this. But I have an idea of what I'm gonna be doing. I guess I might go back to the other resin. I'll do this one. As I say, I'm going to be breaking a few hundred rolls today. I think sticking them with the pencils. Roll number 1, I'm going to be breaking. Alright, hope we're ready. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm ready. Like, I have an idea of like how I'm going to do this here. Just to, 12 ounces. I'm drinking a 12-ounce cup of water. So. The reason why I'm like kind of bending down right now is I'm looking to make sure that it's level. I'm wanting to get 1 cup, 8 ounces. Okay, and especially not having the method that we had before. I have a lot of this that I just poured out of this bottle, like way more than I really need. I think for 5 records, but I think I'll be okay. Like these might just be like kind of thicker finals. I mean, it's just how it's gonna have to be here. I guess these might just be thicker. Sets here. Thing is, you usually don't need like both. I don't know if it's gonna really be 2 cups. I just thought about that. I just thought about that. Like, wow. I don't know if 2 cups will be able to fit. And I just put it into. I mean, I have like bigger cups, so I'm not even worried about that. Like giant Wendy's cups or whatever. I mean, I find something that'll fit 2 cups. I ain't too worried about that. So I just set the timer 6 minutes. So we're at like 5:30 right now. I don't know. Tell me what's going on. What's happening. Anybody got like Super Bowl picks? As every season, Jaguars are not in it. So I kind of stopped watching. Though they went a little farther this year. Yes, my boys, my Jaguars. Which is why it was really good to see Willie Weasel from Jacksonville. It seems like a couple lifetimes ago that I lived there. I was actually kind of thinking about that this morning. Like, wow, 20 years ago, what was I doing in Jacksonville? Like, where was I at? Who did I watch the Super Bowl with 20 years ago? We just turned 25. So, yeah, if you watched the Super Bowl with me 20 years ago, give me a ring. This is really cool about, the Facebook crews. They got people on here who likely were around 20, 30, 40 years ago, yeah. It's really cool, to have that sort of support. So thank you. I'm grateful for all of you. Not that I'm not, anything less for the YouTube, peeps. You're all my newbies. But I'm grateful for you also. It's, wonderful to be able to share all of this with everyone. Yeah, my hand's getting a little tired of mixing. I've seen people use like electric mixers, I guess, to do this. I don't know. It just seems like, a lot of work anyway. No matter how you do it. So, of course, I'm complaining about how much of this I have right now, and then, a half hour, be like, man, I should go ahead and, make the other batch. Because really, this does not take long. I mean, I've been on the stream for 29 minutes, and, most of it was me walking around the house and chit-chatting and showing you guys the records and chit-chatting and, But art takes time. I mean, even the whole setting up, the camera work and everything, and setting all this up here, you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me set up to do all of this and figure out, which records and, you know, where the records are going to go, and get all the bottles out and everything, get everything plugged in, and, you know, kind of clean up from last week's deal. So, you know, it's, hello, hi, all of you, by the way. We got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left on the timer here. Just so you know, I'm mixing some resin together. Once this 2 minutes and 8 seconds is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the resin out of here and put it into a different container, just so that I can do this whole 6 minutes of stirring all over again, because that's what we do, you know. And then from there, I'm going to pick out some of the records that are over my side over here, and I'm going to put the resin on top. And at that point, I'm going to have, you know, the light over here on. I'm going to, you know, do a little something for the TikTokers, you know, just so they can see some of the process here also. Move the camera over there so you guys can see that. So yeah, you know, I'm just, you know, the camera's just on me right now. I'm just chit-chatting during this, just so, you know, people can see my face. Hi, I'm still here. You know, I'm still Derek. I went with the goatee shave today, or this weekend. You know, actually I have like a little bit of a blemish that, you know, comes out every once in a while, and, you know, normally I don't really show it off, but it's just out proudly, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to, you know, shave it up and do it up and let it come out. So we're going to go with the goatee so that we can actually, you know, show it off a little bit and still have some hair and look like an adult. And so I have this like washer dryer like dual unit, and I can't remember who makes the thing, but it plays that song right at the end. It's the most cutest bit of modern whatever, you know. Okay, that's my timer. And that's like at the end of like one cycle, like it's gonna straight up do a whole different thing here in a moment where, you know, it tells me that it wants to do a dry cycle and it goes to the whole dry and everything, and then it plays the song again. And I'm gonna let it do that because I just think it's the coolest thing ever. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put the whole list in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the whole list in a Wendy's cup. You know, my thought process is I'll put all this in the Wendy's cup. You know, and then the other cup, like maybe I'll try to like clean it out a little bit more. I mean, I'm gonna give this like the scraping of a lifetime here right now. Oh, let me know what you know about what you think about the whole the future shock or whatever this future pop. Yeah, that's what the music is, future pop. Let me know what you think about future pop. Hopefully future pop is something that needs your approval. Yeah. Also, on conversations, you know, what are we having for dinner this Sunday? I have some chicken thighs that I'm making, or I'm actually kind of marinating to make here. You know, I'm supposed to do the whole Super Bowl spread thing. You know, do you have a team? Anything about halftime? Who's playing halftime? It shows you like how out of it I am. You know, old me. Planning my entire day around the halftime show. Well, I mean, you can't really have a better halftime show. But I guess there could always be a fight for, second place. But yeah, old me, like, hey, who's playing halftime show? And yeah, which team's got the better defense? And this and that. And new me's kind of like, well, whatever. I'm gonna stick that right there. I'm gonna stick that right there. Stick that right there. I'm gonna actually take off these gloves. I'm gonna take this stick and put it with these gloves, because this is like one separate package. Okay. Then I want to move these guys out the way because I want to make sure that they are someplace safe. Ready. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I know it's not really that long of a process, but it doesn't really take that long. Yeah, it's just kind of cool, to be able to kind of sit up here and do this part. So, like I said, this is the stuff that you guys really don't ever get to see. Is me spending 12 minutes putting the resin through this process here. We're on cup number 2. This is a Wendy's cup. I'm hitting the start timer. I got 6 minutes on the clock, and I'll be doing the stirring thing for the next 6 minutes. Yes. So, maybe I should tell a story. There's a lot of time that I got a story for you. There's a lot of time that I've spent over the past couple of years basically staring at a screen by myself. A lot of times just not staring at the screen, I'm just staring at the wall, staring at whatever, but by myself. Even now, I sit here and, yes, there's people popping in and out of the live streams, which I'm so grateful for. But, yeah, I'm, in the apartment solo, stirring and, playing time. And, sometimes I get really kind of like, oh, is it just me? Why am I spending all my time here doing this? And then I think about, just the fact that I'm really building something that hopefully, will be able to show light and spread light and, allow me to spread offer out the light that is being shown in my life. Where I've come from and where I'm going towards, and why I'm grateful for it every day. It's so weird for me to say I have an art show coming up in Brooksville in March, or check out my website, or, and I think that, a bit of it is obviously the imposter syndrome that many of us have in life, and just not even being able to see ourselves in any part of the journey that we're on. But yeah, with all that being said, I am grateful for the opportunities that I have had to be able to share these things with you guys, and to continue to share these things with you guys. I mean, this whole process here, as I reach the 3 minute part of the 6 minutes, I'm gonna need water soon. But as I reach the 3 minute mark, this whole process here of doing the resin from records, I can't tell you even where I even thought of it from, or how I got to doing all of this here, and just to be able to share it, in places, and having, seen in galleries, and wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look up and I say thank you. I'm so grateful. Yeah. And as I said here, Art and Park, Brooksville, March the 10th through 12th. TheSocialArtGuide.com. We're changing up the store, but we still have, there's store things you can buy, and new artwork in print. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, MySpace. Is there even a MySpace still? I don't know. St. Pete, I will be back down for Art Walk, probably April for Art Walk, birthday weekend, unless I think of something else to do for birthday. I actually just got a text about North Carolina for the powwow, the family powwow. So, I would love to do that. It's the weekend after birthday, and luckily birthday weekend is like Easter weekend. There's a story. I got a minute. Okay. So Easter weekend, my mom would actually call me and tell me about this, and one thing that I wish I does have her call me one last time. Apparently, Easter Sunday morning, she went to her, what do you call that? Sunrise service. Yeah, she went to sunrise service. After sunrise service, she came home and decided she wanted to make eggs. I decided I do not like eggs. Still to this day, I do not like eggs. So I decided, instead of letting her have her 9 o'clock eggs that I wanted to be born, I popped out 1:39 p.m. that Sunday morning, and we have not looked back since. So yeah, this year my birthday is not on Easter Sunday morning, but instead is on Easter Monday, which is celebrated still in some places. I'll still be taking the day off, so there we go. We got 12 seconds left even. Wow, look at me. And I'm just stirring this resin, stirring my resin. Stir, 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 stir my resin. I'm very careful. I can set this down somehow. Okay. So here comes the fun part, is that I want to actually do some switcheroo on some things here. Kick the camera out. I'm actually starting to smell the kitchery, which I know some of y'all look at me like, what? But I have this meal that I make sometimes called kitchery. It's an Indian dish, and it's actually really good. But, yeah, so this dish is called kitchery. It's really good. Yeah, it's making in a crock pot, and I made it today in my crock pot, and it's crock potting right now. And when it's done, I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be yummy. I'm only gonna switch one glove because I don't need gloves for this, but I need to have a glove off just because and you're like impossible. But once you get it on, so here we go. Ready. What up, team? Yo, we doing something special today. We're doing resin. Alright, so I never moved you over. I guess. Oops. You can see, everybody can see. We dropping resin. Alright, y'all ready? We dropping resin. Here we go. Baby. Here we go, baby. Now, if it seems like I am doing this as more of an assembly line, you're right. Normally, I'll line up like a large table in the middle of the living room, and we'll knock out like 10 of these at a time. Like that's how assembly line it has gotten at some points. You know, I shouldn't say normally. I've only done that like maybe 3 times. It was all the ones last year that I did, I think, because I just had the table and the space, and I think for 2 of them I didn't have a roommate. Last year was kind of weird because I didn't have a roommate for some parts of it. Yeah. Like I'm waiting for, you know.
hoping I can get 5. I'm really hoping. Yeah, I'm really glad I did this one already. The swipes, I'm always like, I have to, I have to resin swipes. Like, they just look better. I mean, could you imagine me not wearing gloves while trying to do this method? Like, I mean, I know that I'm very anti-glove for anybody else on now. Okay, I know I'm very like anti-glove for most of my paintings. Like, and I always catch flack from some of the other, painters who see online painters. They're like, "Oh, you're making this painting and you don't wear gloves," and I'm like, "How do I know that I have paint on my fingers as well?" But this stuff here, yeah, you gotta wear some gloves. You gotta glove up for resin, I think. Yeah. I said I had something special, right? Alright, and that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna let these actually go here and dry for a couple days. I'd say about a day or so, day and a half, you know. And yeah, now that I have actually, I do see one small thing here. Okay, so yeah, as you can see here, I'm very sticky on the gun. I've used this gun a few 100,000 billion trillion times in my lifetime. But yeah, that's where we have it, right there. I'm gonna take this guy off and actually I'm gonna do a little bit of this action with him, you know, just so he gets a little look at everything that we've made. I wonder if I want to do this without the ring light on. Oh, this is really cool. Super cool. That looks really cool also. Yeah, really cool too. Yeah, these are gonna be really cool. I really like them. Yeah, I think they look really cool. I don't know how to describe this, but they look really cool. And, you know, once you guys see them also, you know, I think you're going to think they look really cool too. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, let's see if I can get you back up here because I think I'm pretty much done with you for the day. Yay. But yes, hi. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much, you know, going to be my stopping point there. That's about an hour of this here. You know, that I can share with you guys as a, you know, said, and it really did not take a whole lot of time at all. From here, these records and everything are going to take, it takes between 24 and 72 hours. Well, they take 12 hours to sort of dry. Yeah, you know, whatever. Really, it's about 72 hours is like the max, you know, before it's like super dry. And even that, you know, it kind of takes a little bit of time to finish off its whatevers. I'm going to take this guy
around the bottom of these just to, make sure they scrape off some of the excess. And keep it from dripping off too much. Because that can become something there, It drips off everything, and you've lost all your resin. And now this really cool creation is, just sitting as a pile of goo. This is like a plastic-ish goo. Again, the stuff that you guys don't really see. What you see, of course, is the finished product, which, speaking of the finished product, if you're in or around Brooksville next month, please stop by Art in the Park. It's going to be a great time. You think I'd be the type who would just, want to sit and, no, I'm going to do all this now. No, it's not going to be good. It really is going to take all this now. Don't move. I'm going to likely pass over all of this again. I'm going to likely pass over everything again here just at some point soon. We'll use it again to go pass around. But I'm going to go over all this again. But like I said, Art in the Park coming up in March. Check out my website, socialartguide.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter anymore. The Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, the TikTok, Twitch. I do have a Twitch account, but I don't really use it. Though probably if I'm going to be doing these sorts of streams here, these Sunday streams, I might go ahead and pay for the Pro. That way I can do more than two. Because right now on Restream, I can do 2 accounts for free. And I'm almost thinking I could just go ahead and pay for the Pro. I'm not sure how much the Pro is per month. But that would give me the Twitch also. And be able to kind of make this a regular thing. Hey, each Sunday I'm going to do something kind of creative. You'll be able to join me at whatever sort of creativity that I'm doing that week. And, we'll have some fun with it and, be able to chit chat and everything. And, that's pretty much all I'm going to say with that there. Questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and reach out. I know that, not everything is perfect. In the world, but we do what we can to stay for the world around us, and I think with that being said, there's a lot that I really can't clean. There's a lot that I really can't clean up, just because, but clean up as much as humanly possible. I might get started on the work here. I'm going to try to not pick the spot on the side of my face too much until my dermatologist appointment next month. And I'm going to put some of these vinyls here away until my next residing session, which will probably be during the week at some point. I will not bring you guys on camera for that. I think that's pretty much everything. Much love and respect to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for the day. Deuces, peace.